Hi, for those of you who've not met me before, my name's Alan McFadden. I've been involved in initial teacher training for about 17 years with Havering Teacher Training Partnership. I chair one of the regional ITT meetings and I'm on the National Advisory Group. I decided to join the Teaching Times community because this role is quite an unusual one, both for the trainers and the trainees, and it can be quite isolated in what's a fast changing, rapidly developing educational scenario. So it gives us contact with ongoing ideas, current states of debate, and at the same time access to a library, quite an extensive library of previous material. I bought the subscription primarily for the trainees because we were, as I said, a school-based skip, and we had trainees in 18 different schools. Therefore, any kind of library was very difficult to manage, let alone obtain. So anything that was A, online, and B, available at any time in any place was an attraction. An additional benefit I realised soon enough was that it was a way of the staff of our programme keeping up to date, especially any of them that had ceased to work full-time in teaching. I think the students found the search element most useful. They have tasks and 4 fairly major PGCE essays to write, and they need sources of information that both link academic input to practical teaching experience. So that I think is one of the strengths of this particular set of materials. Staff are always looking for new ideas to update, to refresh the training systems and programme, and I think that helped in all sorts of ways to ensure that they were abreast of things. It's very easy, increasingly easy, to get left behind in education these days because of the sheer volume of material available and constant changes and ideas. We need to be as current as we possibly can. The one way we could be sure that students were engaging with the system was to see reference to material they must have obtained from this community in parts of their written work. One of the areas that we were interested in exploring several years ago now was the whole concept of thinking skills, and I think it's one of the ongoing themes of some of the material that your company provides. The knowledge banks provide a really useful resource because so often the trainee teachers are in a very busy school environment where they have to be self-sufficient, and any way of finding and connecting with current, good, practicable ideas is particularly useful. The knowledge banks are also useful because they combine a breadth of information which can be searched through quickly, and then you can dive in deeply for a pretty quick but useful overview of any of the particular aspects of teaching that a trainee teacher is rapidly having to absorb in a very short time. I've just realised that in being asked to think about our use of Teaching Times, I'm also a school governor, and I've never suggested to the school where I am a governor, because it's a primary school, that they could very easily access a lot of material on primary issues from the Teaching Times. Yeah, our skip is based in one of the 18 secondary schools in Havering, and it began in this process 17 years ago with 8 schools, rapidly expanded to all 18 secondary schools in Havering. Like any teacher training provider, we are always short of cash and examine every financial decision rigorously. We've always felt that this was good value for money, and with the new NASBIT offer, it's a no-brainer.